watching out. For you, this is NewsWatch 12 at 4.
I came crawling in here and left feeling like $1 million bill.
This weekend is the start of the Festival of Trees, a longtime holiday tradition here in Southern Oregon. We want to thank you for joining us for NewsWatch 12 at 4. I'm Haley Gravitt.
And I'm Tim Quidadamo. While it's a weekend known for lights and holiday fun, it actually serves a much bigger purpose, bringing increased health care to the region. NewsWatch 12's Rocky Walker shares what this year's event will bring.
As you can see, these machines next to me are very different. One gives external radiation to fight cancer. One gives it internally. It's about a fifth of the size. But they're in the same room. What that does is lowers the amount of treatments that can be given here in our region. But Providence, through the Festival of Trees, is raising funds so they could give an entirely new space for this internalized radiation treatment. What that'll do, it'll expand cancer care here in Southern Oregon. Every year, thousands of patients come into the Providence Cancer Center to receive treatment. One of them being Sarah Shigawi, a stage 3C cervical cancer patient whose diagnosis came as a surprise.
Knew that there was something wrong, but nobody could really find it. All of the imaging was coming back normal. Coming into a gynecologic specialist, a surgeon, he did a laparoscopy and he was able to find a grapefruit-sized tumor on my cervix.
To receive her treatment, she drives 40 minutes into Medford, going to the only place in over 100 miles that offers it.
I had looked at cancer centers as far as LA and Utah, but to find that there was brachytherapy here close, I was pleased to know, and of course completed my treatment here.
But with so many seeking this internalized radiation treatment, the patients are seeing
wait times in the community to start treatment can be up to 2 to 3 months. It will no longer be competing for space with our units for using a single vault.
And the project will be completely funded through the Festival of Trees.
When they come to Festival of Trees and they are celebrating the holidays, they are, changing healthcare as well here in the Valley, and it's just really meaningful to be part of that.
Shigawi is complete with her first round of therapies and awaits to see the next steps. While she's on to the next leg of her journey, she says expansion leaves her more hopeful for the community.
I'm so grateful for the care that I received, and to see them being able to expand to treat others is really something.
In Medford, Rocky Walker, NewsWatch 12.
A heartwarming story this holiday season. Meanwhile, the holiday spirit is alive and well in downtown's Grants Pass tonight as the annual Christmas tree lighting is happening at 7 o'clock.
A lot of people looking forward to it, and the festivities are already in full swing with local shopping, live performances, and so much more leading up to the light treating.
What's better than that?
I don't know.
Let's turn to NewsWatch 12's Samantha Cadera, who joins us live right in the heart of the action in downtown Grants Pass to tell us how the tree's looking. Sam, how is it?
Yeah, Haley, Tim, I am right here in downtown Grants Pass, and let me tell you, the tree is going to be lit up tonight at 7, but they're just testing the lights right now, and I gotta say, this is just a snippet of some of the things that are happening, but until 7 o'clock, there's plenty of things to do, and earlier today, I got to speak with some of the people involved and some of the shops as well about how the holiday spirit came to life.
Charm of Grants Pass, and especially during the holidays, just accented by the number of local businesses, and not just supporting the holiday events, but throughout the year. So much in our communities fueled by the small businesses.
Downtown Grants Pass is gearing up for the kickoff of the holiday season as local shops open their doors and hope for the community to shop locally. At the heart of the celebration is Sandy's Candies, a local business celebrating 20 years of sweet success with a special ribbon cutting ceremony.
We have a wide variety of merchants, things that are unique to this area. Everybody helps everybody else out.
The holiday spirit is also alive in the sparkling 50-foot Christmas tree that has been decorated to light up the night. The annual tradition is driven by creating joy for the community.
I've been doing this for almost 20 years now, and it's kind of a passion of mine. I just love doing things for the community and the children, and kind of trying to spread the Christmas spirit and get it started in the heart of our downtown.
Holiday shoppers can stroll through the festive downtown streets. Local business owners remind them how meaningful shopping small can be.
Come down, support your community.
community. And it doesn't matter which shop you buy from when you come to downtown Grants Pass. We'd love you to buy here, but if you buy from any of our neighbors, you're floating the boats, babe, because we'll get the business somehow. So.
And like I said earlier, this is just a little sneak peek of the downtown Grants Pass Plaza. But until then, you have until 7 p.m. and that's when it will be magically lit. But for now, reporting live in Grants Pass, Samantha Cadera, NewsWatch 12.
Sure does look like fun. Thanks, Sam. And NewsWatch 12 is teaming up with U.S. Cellular and Grange Co-op for our annual holiday toy drive. NewsWatch 12 will also be live at Grange Co-op in White's. I'm not sure if we'll be live in White City tomorrow. That was a mistake, but
sorry about that.
It's okay. We will still be showing you. You have 9 days now.
Yeah,
9 days
9
left
more days
of the toy drive, and we have so many fun toys donated. You can donate in Jackson, Josephine, Curry, Klamath, and Siskiyou counties. It runs through December 15th. You can head to our website for more information.
And today was the grand opening up at Mount Ashland, a beautiful day to hit the slopes. It was cold all week. It's starting to warm up just a little bit, and NewsWatch 12 spent some of the day up at Mount Ashland.
And it looked like a lot of fun for those skiers and snowboarders. Let's take a look at this year's grand opening.
Mount Ashland is just the place that I live to come to all year long, and I don't know, that's why I'm here on opening day. I feel like it's the same place it's always been, you know. The faces change over the years, but the mountain's the same. It feels really good knowing that we're gonna have snow, for sure. I remember, what was it, 2014, we didn't even open, and that was probably the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Last year, with the weather conditions, went a lot longer before we were able to open, so it's great that we're open pretty early in December this year. I actually started skiing when I moved here and have come to Mount A ever since. Backcountry, backside of Mount A, and ski as much as I can all around the valley, but love the resort, love coming here. Stoked that we have Mount Ashland. It's like such a gem for this area. The fact that it's a nonprofit, it's a local mountain.
I like Wormhole to Juliet. That's like my favorite run up here. We got here at like 10, 9. I like just like being in the snow and hanging out with friends and just like having fun, just skiing where I choose. It's like a choose your own adventure.
Oh, great shot at the end there. That was, I thought I was there in the snow.
For Aviva, that definitely beats a day at school too.
Oh, definitely.
That's a nice day on the slopes, and a beautiful sunny day on the slopes, Matt.
Yes, very mild as well. Take a look outside right now across our region. You can see from Medford, we're taking a look up towards Mount Ashland, where the lifts just stopped running, but it opens for everybody tomorrow, Mount Ashland, and we will be seeing another pretty mild day, but we will see some rain pushing in as we go into the afternoon. Take a look. Temperatures right now, very mild in the valley, 52 degrees in Medford, 46 in Wairika, but in Grants Pass, we definitely stuck with some chillier conditions. Those low clouds and fog held on pretty tough today, including in the Illinois Valley. Only 41 degrees in Grants Pass. It's 44 in the Basin. If you are heading to the Grants Pass tree lighting this evening, look for those temperatures to hold fairly steady, right around 40 degrees or so through the evening hours. Plenty of clouds and also maybe some fog, but it will be dry for the festivities there. Tonight, look for some increasing clouds. The next storm system is approaching, and it will bring some wet weather to the region tomorrow. It's going to pick up the winds and get rid of this stagnant air we've been seeing. I'll have more details on the timing of rain, also a look at amounts of rain and snow as well coming up.
Looking forward to it, Matt. Meanwhile, in Josephine County, kids love to get new toys during the holiday season, but what happens when those gifts are stolen?
That's what happened to a foster outreach group in Grants Pass, who are now picking up the pieces after their warehouse was ransacked. NewsWatch 12's Leave column shows us how they're moving forward.
The pallets I'm standing on right now completely bare. They were once holding big totes filled with electronics and toys for teens. But our foster kids in Grants Pass say their warehouse has been ransacked with 18 bikes and technology stolen that were meant to be given to kids this holiday season.
Drones, tablets, headphones. To these kids, they're special and they don't normally have a chance to get those.
A foster outreach group in Grants Pass
dealing with what they call a real-life Grinch story.
As we walked through, we noticed more and more things were gone and missing.
The warehouse used by our foster kids broken into over the Thanksgiving weekend, with thieves stealing totes filled with gifts for teens and at least 18 bikes. Toys and packaging thrown onto the train tracks next door.
They broke in here not knowing what was here, and then pretty much had a field day.
These gifts were meant for local kids in the foster system, which Executive Director B. Ryan told me makes the theft even more heartbreaking.
Right now we're working in panic mode. Our greatest worry at this point is that they know that it's here and that they'll come back.
Police were able to recover 4 bikes, one of which got a little modification.
Put this on there to be able to carry this trailer, and then they would put these yellow totes on it and drive it away.
Ryan said community members have already pitched in to donate and replace toys, but she still hopes for some long-term change in the community.
We need to do something different. We need more help for people that are on drugs. We need more laws that discourage criminals from taking things, and that's hard to do right now.
You can find more info about our foster kids or make a donation at kdrv.com. In Grants Pass, Leave Column, NewsWatch 12.
And looking at the school watch, the Medford School Board is accepting the findings of an investigation from a Portland law firm into a complaint that board member Michael Williams threatened school district staff.
The complaint came from the district's own security director. NewsWatch 12's Jerry Howard reports.
I'm right there in the direct line of fire of Michael Williams. He doesn't want to own it, but he's attacked me directly for the last 6 months.
An investigation into Medford School Board member Michael Williams concludes he made threats to district staff this year, including the district's Director of Security, Ron Havnier. That investigation came from a complaint against Williams by Havnier. He said Williams made threats to him when Williams tried to keep a school resource officer job for a friend.
Michael Williams is a liar.
Do you think he should resign from the board?
I 100% think Michael Williams should resign from the board. He's unfit as a public official to lead in this capacity. I have no ability to make that happen. But what I would like to see is that him take accountability for this one way or the other.
And so what I'm appreciative of is that this report finally outlines the pure facts of what happened. That's all very clearly outlined in the findings. And so I'm thrilled that that is now very clearly there in black and white from a completely independent investigator who looked into this matter.
District Superintendent Brett Champion and some district staff filed 2 separate pending complaints against Williams last month, claiming he wore a knife to the district office for a meeting with the superintendent that became a loud, profane, door-slamming confrontation. Thursday night, Board Chair Cynthia Wright read Havnier's complaint and direct findings from the 47-page investigation report.
It is greatly concerning to me that a board director thinks it is appropriate to use threats, intimidation, and/or manipulation tactics in an attempt to stop a director of security from taking appropriate action toward a school resource officer who was not a good fit for the Medford School District.
Have been advised by my attorney to leave the room for this portion of the meeting. That is what I'm doing now. Thank you.
Williams left the meeting when he became its main topic. The investigation determined that Williams made threats to district staff, including Havnier, violating district policy. Williams has not resigned, and some board members welcome Williams to stay on the board, though the board chair noted there are consequences for violating board policy.
Let me tell you, one of the things that I'm appreciative of about these findings are the things that aren't in there because they're not true. And so, for example, you don't see, for example, that there was a cover-up about some sort of weapon that a student brought that we didn't address. That's nowhere in the report because it's false.
And NewsWatch 12 was not mentioned in the new investigation findings that listed some local media it said were used to spread false information about Havnier and the school district. NewsWatch 12 was first to report last week. Oregon State Police also are investigating Williams for having a knife on school grounds. Jerry Howard, NewsWatch 12.
Now, more details about that report and other interviews with Superintendent Brett Champion and Rob Havnier can be found on our website, kdrv.com.
NewsWatch 12 is inviting you all to join our annual Stuff the Truck campaign with Ray's Food Place stores once again this holiday season. We're looking to stuff 5,500 bags of groceries into a semi-truck for families in need in our region, but we need your help to do it. You can donate at any Ray's Food Place. Just ask for a prepackaged bag of groceries at checkout and we'll take care of the rest, or you can donate online at kdrv.com.